years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks, the leader in off-road shock technology.
It's pretty simple. You want to win races, put KMCs on your truck.
3, 2, 1. Here we go, the first two cars heading on the line right now. Now we have a driver coming to the finish line.
Your locally owned Bill Alexander Ford has the vehicles you want. F-Series, Bronco, Expedition, Edge, Explorer, Escape, and Ranger. And try our mobile service for light maintenance. We will come to you. For a difference you can count on, visit us in person or go to BillAlexanderFord.com.
At Baja Designs, we have lights for all on- and off-road enthusiasts. For 30 years, we have been lighting up the night. We are Baja Designs, the scientists of lighting.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are here once again, and check this out. I was just looking, the Herbst truck, as soon as it goes live here in a second, let's see. The 219 looks like they just pulled over, and they have some kind of problem. It looks like a flat tire. We just saw the co-driver jump out. He's going to get back in. It looks like he just changed the tire, coming back in. This is pretty cool. This is on the Terrible Herbst Motorsports YouTube page. So pretty cool. Look, there they go. They're taking off, and they are out of here. So that is the 219 taking off after it looks like a quick tire change. They're going to get going again. And there you go. You just see it. That was a quick tire change. I came into it a little bit late, but they were super fast. It was, I assume that's what it was. It looked like that's what it was. Something like that. They were stopped for just about that amount of time. So we'll see. All right, back to the, let's go look at the start of the race. I just wanted to come on and show you guys that real quick to start off our update. The number 7 is right here, not updating very well 15 minutes ago. So don't worry, the number 7 is still going. Mike Walser, that is a good update. He just updated, but Bryce is going to be up here. He is about 16 minutes physical right now between the 7 and the 87. So 16 minutes physical. Walser started 10 minutes behind him. So that means we have 6 minutes, 16 minus 10, other way around, 10 minus 6. 16 minus 10 is 6 minutes. You get that? So 6 minutes on corrected time is Bryce Menzies is ahead right now. So Mike Walser will have to make up 6 minutes between right here and the finish, which is not much time to do it. And it's actually Ray Griffith who's driving that truck right now. So Bryce Menzies just got to keep it smooth, get it to the finish, and he'll be back in. If you're looking up here, the 1145 is that they're on a highway. They pulled over. They're not actually winning the race. 11 car. They've been sitting there all day, so ignore them. These other bikes right here are coming in. And if we're going to look at, let's see, we got Rob Mack on the score feed right now coming by. But right now it's a race between Bryce, which is, don't look at this tracker, it's not correct again, and the 87. So Bryce and Mike Walser. And then we have Larry Rossler back here, kind of hidden in the bikes. He's going to be third. And then we have the 1L, Gustavo Vidosola Sr., fourth. And then we have where did the 23 go? The 23 was in here somewhere. And, they dropped back a little bit. So, okay, so they are going a little slow. I wonder, the 23 definitely lost some time. Remember I said earlier they had that sector shaft that was a little bit of a problem, so they might be having some steering issues. 23 definitely lost some time. They were running fourth, and now they obviously dropped back behind these 3 cars right here. We had Luke got around them. It looks like Steve Olagus got around them, and Roberto Romo got around them. So, and they are stopped now on the highway. So I have a feeling they're going to be working on this truck right here. The 23 is most likely at a McMillan pit right there at Santa Tomas on the highway. We'll see how long they're sitting in the pit for, and I'll see if I can get an update for you guys on what's going on in the 23. Maybe a steering issue, just a guess. They might just be doing a splash. We'll see. But they've definitely lost some time. So something's going on with the 23 Dan McMillan there with Josh Daniel driving it. So that's a look at the front here. All right, let's go and look at some other classes. I'm going to turn on just some classes so we can see, because there's too many bikes and everybody in the way. So class 1, let's go find the lead class 1. And we don't have to go too far back, a little ways back. Okay, Cody Reed, he is your lead class 1. The Wilson car right here, they're having problems. We heard that they lost all forward gears. First, they had something going on with the steering. They were right with the 168 all day, and then coming on the crossover trail right through here, they had a steering issue on the Wilson 153 car. They lost a bunch of time, and then right here, just a few miles from where they are right now, we heard they lost all forward gears, so they might actually be driving in reverse right now. We saw them going really slow to get out of there, so we'll have to see if they're able to fix it or if the transmission's done and they just put it on the trailer, but we'll see what happens to the 153 here. Either way, it's a bummer. We had a really good battle going on between them and the 168. So it looks like Cody Reed in the RPI car, all he has to do at this point is get it to the finish. He has absolutely zero pressure behind him. There is not another Class 1 car anywhere even close. Like I said, this Wilson's car has a problem. And then behind them, the next closest one car is Damon Jeffries, way back over here at mile 308. So no pressure on Cody Reed. He's just got to get the 168 to the finish, and he should have a class win if he can get it to the finish. You never know. You got to finish. Now in Class 10, you can see, look at the lead Class 10 car is not actually that far behind the lead Class 1 car. So Francisco here in the 1091, that is going to be your lead Class 10 car. So behind them, we're going to have the 1079. And then behind him, it's a good race for second, third, and fourth. Look at this. So we got Dale Eberts in third, and then we have Bruce Yee in fourth. So second, third, and fourth are on the crossover trail, only within a couple miles of each other right now. And then you got another couple back here, Stan Potter, Carlos, Damon Jeffries, like we said, in Class 1 car, and then another Carlos in the 1020. So looking good there. Going back over to the Herbst feed for a minute, you can see they're getting back in there. If I go back live, got to bump it back up. So check it out. Here they are. This is Ryan Millen driving the 263. They are on the beach right here, going up in Arindia. Pretty cool that they've had their helicopter feed working all day between the helicopter and the in-cars. So good job to all these guys. It's been cool to watch this all day. It's been really fun watching this. So pretty cool. Look at this. They're catching somebody right there. They got somebody right in front of them, or they just got passed. I'm not sure. I wasn't watching right before this. So they're either catching somebody or they just got passed. Got to go slow. There's locals there going through town. I think that's a speed zone right there, actually. So it's smart to do a speed zone through town for that reason you just saw. There is local traffic there. So really cool. If you want to watch this, once again, it's been on the Terrible Herbst Motorsports social and YouTube pages all day. So back over to the tracker. We have, let's see, Class 10 we just showed you guys. Let's go to the golf cart classes, the Pro UTV Open. Brock Heger has been out front the last couple times we checked. He is still out front. So the 1896 in first. 1869, Justin Lambert, still running in second. So that's the same as the last update. 1886, Brandon Sims. 1854, Kristen Matlock. She is back in front of Wayne now. Like we said earlier, Wayne did not travel on. He was broken when we saw him earlier, like we thought. So he did not keep going on the course. So unfortunately, it looks like Wayne Matlock is out of the race. Actually, he is right here, which is kind of weird. I don't know if I could be wrong on that, but I didn't think he did that other loop. I could be wrong. He was stopped in the pit for a while, unless he did the loop and then he went back up to the pit, because you can do that too. So if anybody knows, what did Wayne Matlock do back over here? Because Matlock was stopped right here for a long time, and then all of a sudden he was over here. So I didn't see him do this loop right here, but I might have missed it. Or he did the loop, came here, and he went back up the highway to the pit, which would not be illegal because technically you're not going backwards on the race course. So something was going on over there. I didn't notice exactly what was going on with Wayne Matlock, but he is showing right here behind Kristen now. So we'll keep an eye on that. Ronnie Anderson is at 0 miles an hour, and then Mike Caffro here, and then Josh Rowe is behind him. Somebody says Matlock definitely did the loop. Okay, he might have done the loop then. Yeah, I might have just missed him. It looked like he was sitting in that pit for a long time. I know he was first on the road for a while, so it's kind of tough with so many cars on the course to watch all of them when it's like this. But something looked a little weird there earlier. All right, so going back to the forced induction class, you can see, look, they're running right with them now. Watch, I'm going to turn the Pro UTV Open back on. They're right here. and the forced induction is just right here. So they're at mile 200. They're only, or 300. They're only 20 miles behind the UTV Open class. The forced induction is now, and leading that class is the 2985 Austin Jones. So Austin Jones followed by PJ Jones. They're out front. Phil Blurton, he dropped back a little bit. We saw he was right behind him earlier. It looks like Phil's dropped off a couple miles on these guys. So Austin Jones having a really good race right now. And then PJ Jones in second. And then Phil Blurton in third. And then there's a gap back to the next few. So we got Jason Murray back here, Mark Burnett, Matt Burrows, Carlos, Austin Johnson, and so on. So that's a look at the force induction UTV class. Now looking at the naturally aspirated. Let's see, we got a few of them here. So same, Zach Seislov is now showing in front, so not the same. Joel Bolton, he must have come to a stop because he was leading earlier when we saw him, and he is not leading now. So Joel Bolton looks like he lost a little bit of time. We have 1914 Lawrence here, and then we have the Gabe Matthews back here. So we do have a change in the front in this class. This is the naturally aspirated class, UTV class. Zach Seislov in the Honda is now in front. He is now leading that class, so we got a change there. Let's go look at the stock class. Pro Stock Sarah Price was in front. She is still in front, so Sarah Price is leading the Pro Stock class still, followed by Indy. So this is the same running order, 1 and 2. They're both putting some time on number 3. Look at number 3, Nick Bruce is back here, and he's at 0 miles an hour, so that's probably why they're putting some time on him. So big lead for them. And then Victor here, Jorge here, Douglas, and Antonio. So good battle back here. With this one is stopped, but it's all Sarah Price right now. It's all Sarah Price and Andy right here. So battling it out in the stock class between those two. And let's go look at the trophy truck spec. Yeah, I think we looked at them earlier, didn't we? Maybe we skipped them. All right, Jason McNeil, been out front all day. This is one of the biggest classes this race was the trophy truck spec class. Jason McNeil he's kind of been smoking everybody, honestly. He started up towards the front, and he's just stayed out there all day. Eli Kiger here, he's been close also. So let's see, Eli drove to mile 330, and then Brock Dickerson got in this truck to the finish. So they're at 373 now. That means that this is Brock Dickerson, who's actually really, really fast. Eli's obviously fast also, but I would say Brock Dickerson's a little bit crazier probably, maybe a little bit faster. So this is going to be interesting to see if Brock Dickerson can run down Jason McNeil here on this beach section and then through Europan. It's definitely tight and twisty. We're going to see how hard does he want to push this truck. Are they going for the win, or are they happy with the second place, or what? I think Dickerson is going to go for it here. So keep an eye on the 238 and the 234. He might make up some time here. Also, Justin Davis here in the 285. He's driving with Cade Garcia in a new Tisco truck. So this is not Justin Davis's normal Brenthal truck. So new truck to him. But I believe Justin was starting. I could be wrong. I didn't actually write that one down. For some reason, I forgot. I think Justin was starting. I'm sure one of you guys in the comments here will let us know. But that's a new Tisco truck, the 285. They started back a ways too. So they're doing pretty good on time right now. That's one to watch at the end on time. EJ Herbst is in here along with Thor Herbst. So we got a little rivalry here between the Herbsts. We got EJ and Thor running right next to each other. And then we have Ryan Hancock back here in the 228. So that is Ryan in the truck now. We had Dustin Grabowski start that truck. The front end of that truck lost some body panels, not surprising. Dustin Grabowski had to start way back in the pack, and he made up a lot of time, and now Ryan's in the truck, and he's going to just try to hold it there. So good run going for the 228 so far. And let's see, Justin Davis started. Cade is the second driver. Perfect, that's what I thought. Okay, so this is Cade now in the 285. That's Cade Garcia driving the Justin Davis truck now to the finish. He's going all the way to the finish. So thank you guys that were telling us that. He got in at mile 330. Perfect, so there we go. So Cade's in there now. Brent Fox, he had a crazy save earlier. They're still going. And then Mason Cullen, just been kind of coming along all day. Just been real steady, real smooth, real steady. Hasn't really made up a ton of time, hasn't lost time, just kind of held it right there all day. So the 207 having a good run. Going back over to the Herbst feed again for a minute. Watch, if we go back live, there's some cool shots right here. I just saw this. Look at this. That's the two Herbst trucks right there. Remember we were just looking at them on the tracker, how they're right next to each other? I believe that's both of them right there. And it is. Look at how close they are together. Literally driving in the dust. Do you think he's going to hit him or what? That's pretty cool. That's an awesome shot right there from the Herbst helicopter. It's rad seeing this stuff with the use of Starlink nowadays and everything else these guys have, you know, put together. This is some cool stuff that we get to see right here. Definitely pretty cool watching the two Herbst boys. Ryan Millen, obviously, in one of the trucks here in the 263. So he's driving that one. Oh, did you see? Look at that. One went left, one went right. So one's trying to take a shortcut here. Let's see what happens. Who's going to get it? Can this car catch him? Look at, they're going for the hill. This is pretty cool. Going over the hill. Is he going to get him? That's a big hill. You got to go around. Going around's easy. Going up the hill's the risk line. Look, he's going for it. Let's see when he pops over if he's going to get him. What do you guys think? Did he get him? We're going to see. He's going to come back around. Here we go. The bottom line's going to come in underneath them. They're going to join back up. And let's see. Was he able to pull off the pass? Where does it come back in? It's going to come back in around the corner, I think. Where's the other line come in? That's the question. Is it in this next gully or not? This is pretty cool seeing this right here. This is awesome. Where'd the left line go? Did he already pass him? He might have already got back on him. Let's see if the camera scrolls back. That's a big difference of a line right here if they didn't already come back together. I'm trying to see exactly where this is right here. I think he might have got him already. Or is he in front of him? Let's see what the camera does here. Where'd the left line go? So we saw him come up and over. So my question is, where is the other truck? Is he in front of him? Or did he pull off the pass? I think he might have passed him there, actually, because the other one had to go around the mountain, and then I think they came up and back in right where it came over the top. So that might have been Ryan Millen right there just putting a pass on the little bit more Baja veteran Ryan Millen had that line right there. I think he may have pulled off the pass. So that was pretty awesome to see right there. Yeah, look, there's no dust in front of him. He definitely pulled off the pass there. So great line choice by Ryan Millen. That was pretty awesome to see that live. There's nobody in front of him. If this helicopter spins around, I bet we're going to see where the other truck is. The 219 is behind him now. So that was pretty cool to watch. I'm glad the Herbst had this live for us. That was awesome. Look, he's got another line here. He's going to the right. Let's see. I want to see where that second truck is. Let's see if they can pan back to the other truck or not. Oh, he's got some water right here. He's got to go around. Oh, going through the water. See, this is where pre-running comes into play. You get to pick all these lines on your pre-run, and you might take one. But if there's someone in front of you, he probably wouldn't have taken that line unless he knew that he was going to have to pass somebody, because the other line is probably the safer line. So that's what's so awesome about Baja Racing, is watching this stuff here. So big props to the Herbst on getting this live. It's been fun to watch this all day. It's pretty cool. Go to their Terrible Herbst Motorsports YouTube page, and you guys can watch this. It's pretty epic. All right, so I'll keep an eye on that and see if we see the other car in a minute. But coming back to the tracker, let's see, who else do we want to show you guys? We want to show you the 1600 cars. And if you want to watch that on the side, pull up another window. It's on Terrible Herbst YouTube, like we said. And I'm going to try to find out where the other truck is and see if yeah, obviously he got around him. We saw that. So Ryan Millen definitely made the pass on the other truck. All right, so 1600 cars. We got 1685 in front, 1625 there, 1644 in third, and 1606 fourth, 1681 fifth. So there you go. That's a look at your 1600 cars. Now, Class 11, there was 3 moving. Let's go see how many are moving now. There's only 4 in class. 1 was out. So hopefully we got, oh, look at that's a good sign. We didn't have to go far. The 1105, but they're not moving. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. 0.3 miles an hour for the 1105, but they're at mile 200. The 1111 is moving at mile 156, and then the 1143 is also moving back here. So definitely, yeah, definitely interesting there. All right, so 3 of the 4 kind of moving. This one's not really moving, but I think they're going to get going again soon, hopefully. So we'll have to wait and see. All right, so that's a look at pretty much all the classes. It's 5:20. It's been about a 20-minute update. All right, so let's go look at the front real quick. Bryce Menzies, your leader. He'll probably be finishing. So my time of 5:15 that I guessed is not accurate. Obviously, it's 5:20. I'm probably gonna be off by almost an hour here. It's gonna be closer to 6:20 by the time he finishes. You got this speed zone right here that just takes forever at the finish. So we'll come back live at 6. If it looks like he's gonna finish a little bit before 6, I will come back on early. So if you see us starting up at like 5:50 or something, tune in. I don't think it'll be that early. I think it's gonna be right at 6. That's going to be about a 53-mile-an-hour average, so actually kind of slow. I thought this race would have been a little faster, but it's turning out to be a little bit slow, this race. So we'll see. All right, so we'll see you guys. I'll come live again before the finish, but Bryce Menzies is your leader right now. He's got about, 30 miles, 40 miles to go, 45 miles to go to the finish line, and we'll see. Can he hold it together to the finish, or will Mike Walser be able to make up some time? Don't look at Bryce's tracker because it's not updating very well. Remember, it says 15 minutes ago. He's farther than that. He's probably up here somewhere. So, yeah, he'll probably be done before 6. Watch for us to come live, and we'll see you guys back in a little bit.